因为有他，才有了我们，也可以因为有他，也是才有多特瑞。他开始一个人这样子开始分享，然后呢，他很大的使命，他很大的远景，他因为他带领着我们成功。那更重要的就是他发明了，他有自己，他本身是在国外，他本身一样的是一个 spinal， 就是一个脊椎按摩的一个诊所，而且他本身是细胞律动的创办人。我们看这些书都是他发明的，很多的以前我们都不知道，反正我们就是按照 Boyd 的处方做就对了。我记得我们刚开始的小百科开始的都是由他一个字一个字的，他一句话我们写下来，一句话写下来呢，造成我们现在的那个的小百科这样子的。好，所以我们准备好开始让我们今天的课程了，准备好了没有？好，我们就以最热烈的掌声、欢呼声、尖叫声，欢迎我们的最高领袖，我们的 Boyd Truman。好，我们的翻译，我们的瑞昌兄。不会。大家好。九八北。爱坤博。
All right, so I'm going to need a model in about 5 or 10 minutes.
等一下10分钟内我要找出模特儿。
A guy.
男的。
男的。
越后面越好。
Yeah, right here. Yeah. There's a lot of new faces that I haven't seen.
我从台上看下来有很多新的面孔，以前我没见过的。
So welcome any new people that have come.
我们特别欢迎新来的。
A lot of you have heard me speak dozens and dozens of times.
还有其他人好像听过我好多次了。
You take off your shirt and shoes and socks. So today we're going to be talking about the spinal technique.
所以我们今天要谈的是这个脊椎疗法。
And oh, very good. So how good of him to offer his assistance and be half naked here on the table in front of all of you.
Pardon? Can you say that again?
So I said, how good of him to offer his assistance here on the table in front of all of them when he's half naked.
他牺牲这么大的摄像躺在那里，他有什么好处呢？
So we can beat him up really good if you want me to.
如果你们要好好的揍他一顿，可以，我可以这样做。
He's tight right here.
他那边很紧。
I like to create pain in people. No, it's all good. I find something and I want to dig it. Okay, so can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So before I actually start on him, I want to talk to you about why it's important that we do this often.
在我开始操作之前，我想强调一下，为什么我们要常常做这样子的脊椎疗法。
So we do this in an effort to be very proactive for our health care.
我们这样做是采取积极的照顾自己的身体的方式进行。
We also can do this if we're already sick and we need to be proactive after the fact.
如果在这之后，我们还是可以持续这样做。
If we're trying to treat something and help it to go away.
我们也是帮助他能够解决他的一些问题。
Now, we also use this as a consumer model.
我们用这样子也是一种消费者的这种模式来做。
Because we're going to be using about 80 to 100 drops of oils on him in the next 30 minutes.
再等一下，我示范的这30分钟之内，我们大概会用到80滴到120滴的精油。
So it becomes a consumer model that, hey, we're using doTERRA's products, but yet we're getting well at the same time.
我们用这种方式的话，以消费者来讲，这位消费者就会用了不少的精油，这个对他自己的身体也是有健康上的帮助。
3 of my best leaders got involved with me in doTERRA after I did this to them.
我的很顶尖的领导者其中有3位，就是我在教他们做了这个之后，他们就全力以赴的来做doTERRA这个事业。
And one of those was David Xiong.
其中有一个叫David 熊。
So it wasn't until after I worked with him and his back and feet that he finally decided to enroll in doTERRA.
是我真的在他的背部跟他脚上呢擦精油抹精油之后，他才决定加入doTERRA的。
Okay, so what we're going to do today is the most popular protocol of the Symphony of the Cells.
所以我们今天要示范的就是我们的细胞律动的一个标准模式。
So see, each of you generally know this protocol, or this is called the spinal technique.
这个叫做脊椎技术。
But the spinal technique is just one portion of the Symphony of the Cells.
脊椎技术的按摩法只是这整个细胞律动的其中一部分。
Because when I actually do a Symphony of the Cells full-day training, we talk about all things having to do with health.
我们在举办整天的这个细胞疗法的教学的时候，那我们今天所要示范只是其中一部分，但是我们谈的是整个有关健康的。
So when we talk about a symphony,
所以我们谈到了细胞律动。
A symphony and an orchestra has to be extremely balanced when they perform a piece of music, right?
它的细胞律动英文原文是用那个交响乐团这个字 symphony 交响乐团的特征就是说大家必须要协调好，所以音乐才会漂亮。
So just like our cells in our body, they have to work in unison together to be balanced to create harmony inside us for health.
所以一样的，当我们在处理我们的身体上的细胞的时候，我们要让所有的细胞跟细胞之间像交响乐团那样的合作。
So today we're going to do just one protocol out of the 11 that is in Symphony of the Cells.
我们细胞律动总共有11种，但是我们今天只要示范其中一个。
We'll do the most popular one today.
今天我们做的是大家最常做的那种。
And maybe someday we'll come back and do a full day training and teach all 11 of them.
也许以后有时间的话，我会再回来，我们可以11种都教。
Yeah, with translation, we're talking about a 12-hour class.
好。Say it again.
Oh. When we do that with all 11 protocols, that would be a 12-hour class including translation. So.
如果我们要全部课程11堂课都上的话，大概就要12个小时，包括翻译的时间在内。
Anyway, but again, put this in your notes today, especially those of you who haven't seen it or heard about this. You'll write down what I'm doing.
我强烈建议各位一边听一边做笔记，特别你以前没有上过这堂课的。
Is that easy enough?
这样很容易吧？
And we'll talk about some of the do's and don'ts as well.
我们也会告诉各位哪些是应该要做，哪些是绝对不要做的。
哦，椰子油有没有？我需要呀。有没有？椰子油有没有？这里，我忘了。没有吗？哦，这里。Okay, now, although I'm going to be speaking while I'm doing this, and there's going to be translation at the same time, what I'm about to do should only take 5 minutes, generally.
虽然看起来很辛苦我一边做一边讲话，还要听翻译，但是整个过程我只大概用示范个5分钟。
But yeah, since I'm going to be talking and there's translation, and I'll be explaining a lot, this will take a little bit longer today.
不过因为要翻译，所以会长一点。
Okay, first,
第一个，
we use frankincense.
我们用的是乳香，
We're going to put a drop or two
1-2滴，
on each foot,
在每一只脚1-2滴，
and we're just going to rub it in.
然后就按摩。
Okay? Nice and easy. Then we're going to put 3 or 4 drops along the shoulders and neck area.
肩颈的部分大概3-4滴。
Why do we use frankincense?
为什么要乳香呢？
In the beginning, especially when someone is taking off their shirt and laying down here, it's the great, shall we say, protector oil.
所以为什么第一瓶用乳香，就是当一个人把衣服脱掉的时候，那我们要给他一个油，这个油就是可以保护他的油。
And there are some people that do energy work or that consider themselves healers that are concerned about this person's energy and their energy as they're working on them.
有些专门做用精油在帮人家治疗的或者理疗的，他们会很在乎，就是他们操作者跟他自己之间的能量的互动。
Frankincense doesn't allow that to happen. Frankincense allows him to keep his energy and I get to keep my energy.
但是乳香可以防止这样的事情发生，就是说他就是被操作，他可以保有他自己的能量，而我可以保有我自己的。
Okay, now we don't need to put any of the coconut oil on the feet.
不要在他的脚上擦椰子油，
We're just going to go on the back.
我们是在放在他的背上。
I don't really count, but we just want to rub coconut oil over the whole entire back, neck, and shoulders.
我们现在就是希望整个椰子油可以这样子用旋转式的弄到它整个背上。我并没有真正去数要弄几次这样。
All of that skin along the whole entire back.
整个的背部都要擦到。
Okay, now the next oil we work with is melaleuca.
第二瓶我们就用茶树。
Now we generally we're going to use about 8 to 10 drops of each oil now.
从现在开始，我们大概每一种油都用8到10滴。
So we're just going to start at the bottom of the back,
所以我们从
the lower back,
脊椎骨，然后下背，然后再慢慢往上。
up the spine. We're going to go across the lower back 2 or 3 times.
所以我们就是在脊椎上面来回这样2-3次。
Then we're going to do circular motions up the whole entire back.
然后整个背呢，我们做这个巡回式的这旋转。
Finishing with the neck and shoulders.
最后是到肩颈这个部位再停。
Now we're going to take the extra on our hand.
然后我们剩下的油在我手里面的油，
We're going to rub it on the feet.
就把它擦在他的脚上。
That way we're not having to dump out oil each time on both the back and the feet.
这样的话，我们不用做2次背部做1次，然后再倒1次油在脚上。
Okay, next oil okay, now the reason we use melaleuca,
为什么要用茶树呢？
melaleuca is great for bacteria and virus.
那个茶树对细菌跟这个我们的滤过性病毒很有效。
We want to take care of any sickness that is in the back and the spinal fluid.
我们这样也是要处理在他的这个脊椎的液体里面的所有的这些细菌。
We want to build the immune system with that.
我们要建立他的免疫系统。
Okay, now we're going to use wintergreen.
接下来我们要用的是冬青。
The same thing, up from the lower back to the top.
同样的是从这个下背部到上面。
Lower back across the lower back, and then circular motion.
然后我们先这样前后擦，然后再做这圆形的这种按摩。
Ending with the neck and shoulders.
然后最后呢是停在我们的肩颈部位。
And then again from my hand, I'm going to take and use the...
然后我再把手上剩余的油擦在他脚上。
Okay, then we go to aroma touch. Oh, sorry. Wintergreen. Why?
为什么要用冬青呢？
Wintergreen, we all know wintergreen is one of the main ingredients in deep blue.
我们知道我们的 Deep Blue 这一瓶呢，最主要的里面就是有冬青，
It's deep penetrating,
它可以深层的进入我们的皮肤里面，
aches and pains.
所以有疼痛的问题的很适合，
It's an anti-inflammatory oil.
也可以这个抗这个发炎。
Okay, now we go to aroma touch.
接下来我们用芳香调理精油，
Oh, that one dripped out really fast.
我刚刚倒太快了。
Okay, so same thing. Lower back a few times across.
下面前后几次，然后再圆形的按摩，
Circular motions all the way up to the neck
一
and
路一直到
shoulders.
脖子、肩膀，
And take some of that extra oil and put it on his feet.
一样把多余的油擦在他的脚上。
Okay, next is lemongrass.
下面是柠檬草。
Oh, sorry. Why aroma touch? Getting ahead of myself. So aroma touch is its nickname is massage in a bottle.
我们这个 Aroma Touch 芳香调理，这个有一个绰号，它就是说用在瓶子里面的按摩。
Because it creates circulation and movement and blood flow, and that's what the body needs. It needs to create movement.
它就能够创造我们体内的流动就是说让我们的血液各方面动起来。
Okay, now lemongrass.
接下来我们是柠檬草，
Same thing, up the spine,
一样的动作，
8 or 10 drops.
8到10滴。
Rub the lower back.
下腰部呢先擦，
Circular motions up to the
然后
shoulder and
圆形的
neck,
运动，
ending with the feet.
然后再去擦脚。
Now we go to white fur.
然后再冷杉。
Oh, sorry, I didn't describe
我
lemongrass.
刚刚忘了说明一下为什么用柠檬草。
Paise.
拍谁？
Okay, lemongrass is incredible.
柠檬草太了不起了，
And it's very, very inexpensive, right?
很贵，是吗？
不会很贵，
不会很贵，
很便宜，对不对？
很便宜。
Thank you. Anyway, white fur is for anything to do with connective tissue.
这个都是跟那个组织，我们的组织、皮肤的组织有关系的。
Ligaments and tendons. Ligaments and tendons.
What are those?
Say it.
韧带，然后肌腱。
韧带、肌腱啊。
There you go. Okay, so especially for elbows and knees and shoulders, right? Where there's a lot of ligaments, ankles.
我们的关节的，特别手肘或者是这个膝盖这边有很多韧带、肌腱的地方，特别需要。
But lemongrass is also excellent oil for the digestive system as well.
柠檬草对我们消化系统也很好。
Okay, now to white fur.
再来就是冷杉
8 to 10 drops.
，8到10滴。
Across the lower back.
一样是从下腰部开始，
Rub into the whole entire back up to shoulders and neck again.
然后这样涂抹到整个背部，然后到肩颈。
Extra oil on the feet.
多余的一样擦在脚上，
Is this simple enough?
简单吧？
Okay, next is deep blue.
下面一个
Oh,
就
sorry,
是
I forgot again.
哦，我又忘了啊，
Okay, white fur.
为什么要冷杉呢？
White fur is a tree, right?
冷杉是树，
Trees generally grow straight and tall.
通常这种树呢长得很高大直挺，
So we like to use this for the spine, for
所以
bone, for vertebrae.
所以我们为什么要用在我们的脊椎一样？
Okay, so we also can use it for many other things, bruises and aches and pains as well.
啊，如果没有疼痛或者有淤伤什么的，用这个也很好。
But we're really using it for the vertebrae.
但是我们主要的是用在脊椎上。
Okay, so deep blue. Same as the others, 8 to 10 drops,
所以
whole
舒
entire
缓一样
back.
啊，这是整个背部用我现在示范的方式涂抹。
Ending with the feet. Okay, deep blue, why? Because it's everybody's favorite for aches and pains, right?
因为每一个人都会有这个疼痛的问题，所以我们要用舒缓。
The other one being peppermint.
另外一个就是薄荷，
Peppermint is already in deep blue. That's one of the reasons that it's so wonderful.
因为这个 Deep Blue 里面本身就有薄荷，所以为什
This is the reason that we have the heat feeling after we use deep blue.
在我们用完 Deep Blue 之后，我们用这个薄荷的话，就会有这种热的感觉。
Because of that heat, peppermint is able to drive into the tissue and the skin very quickly.
因为有这样的热量，它可以把这个我们擦的精油，让它更深沉到我们的皮肤里面。
And as always, we end.
一样的，每次都是在脚。
Now, if I were not talking and there was no translation, this would have taken less than 5 minutes.
如果我没有边做边讲，也没有翻译的话，这个其实整个过程不到5分钟。
So I ask again, is this simple enough?
所以我要再问各位，这个很简单吧？
So really what this is about not us, it's not about me, this is about the oils that we're putting on him and allowing those oils to do the work. I was just the person that applied them.
所以这个重点是在这个油，我只是一个工具啊，就是我是途径，透过我的手把油放在这个人身上，所以所有的一切是都关乎这个人，被操作者。
I'm a little hot up here, so I wanted that peppermint.
所以觉得有点热，所以我擦点薄荷。
But the cool thing is the giver, me, I was giving this to him, right?
所以我现在是一个施予者，我把这个油弄到他身上。
The giver becomes the receiver.
但是给的人呢，也是一个接受者。
So see, as I'm helping him get well, I'm getting well at the same time.
所以我帮助他，那我自己也受益。
Are those oils in my bloodstream as well?
那些油有跑到我的血管里面吗？
Yeah. Okay, so for anybody filming this, I don't mind if you use this for yourselves, but I never allow anybody to use video of me online anywhere.
请各位不要把我泼到网络上去。
So yeah, you can revisit it yourself,
你可以自己看
but please do not put it online anywhere.
不要放在别的地方。
Okay, now, in essence, he is done.
他现在已经做完了。
And those oils are already penetrating into his whole body.
现在油在他全身在跑。
And we can do some things, though, to make it even more advanced.
我们也可以做一点更进一步的来处理。
A lot of times, some of you have seen me do this before, we can use a hot compress.
有些时候我们放一个热垫把它敷上去，
We get a towel,
或者是一个毛巾，
we get it really wet and hot with hot water,
把那个毛巾弄湿，然后弄热，
and we can wring it out
然后把它转一下、扭一下、扭一下，
and place it on the whole entire back.
然后把它盖住整个它的背部。
The heat and moisture will help to drive that in.
这个热气呢，可以把这油呢，让它更深入到身体里。
Now, there's a few other things that have been made for us.
还有其他的事情也可以发
to also be useful.
这个也很有用的。
It's not necessarily always easy to grab a towel and go find a bathroom and make it wet and hot for a while. But this, we can put water into and put that along the back and spine.
有些时候呢，场地不是那么方便，可以有水、有热水，然后要毛巾，所以我们可以用这个取代。那这个里面可以装水的，然后可以装热水在里面了。
Because see, the essential oils are already bringing heat to the body.
其实精油本身就会把热气啊、热呢带到他的身体里。
By moisture and heat, we're helping to keep it even more heated up. In essence, we're baking him.
就是说，如果我们有水，然后有湿啊，然后有热气，这样会更加的效果，好像在烤它一样。
Like we're putting him in the oven to bake.
就好像放在烤箱里面烤。
Because we want heat again.
因为我们强调的就是要有这个热气。
Notice that when you have an illness or something, the body generally needs to heat up to be able to fight off that illness, right?
通常我们身体有状况的时候，都会有发烧的感觉，就是我们是在跟细菌作战。
Anyway, after that hot compress, or after we fill this with hot water, we can put this heavy weight on the shoulders and neck.
我们在放完那个热垫之后，热敷垫之后呢，我们就可以再放这个比较重的这个，把它压在上面。
And also the lower back.
还有在下腰部也放。
To keep that heat and moisture in.
这样的话，这让它可以保持得更久，保持湿润。
Now he's really going to bake.
然后他就准备可以送进烤箱了。
Now, one of the questions you will need to ask the person that you're working on is it too hot? Because if they start to itch really bad, then you want to take it off and add a little bit more coconut oil before putting it back down.
如果你在这操作过程，一定要很关心这个被施作者哈，又说你会不会太烫了？那他如果开始痒痒的感觉，那可能就是烫的一种表现，所以你可能就再把它拿起来，放一点椰子油，然后再继续把那个敷垫呢热敷垫放回去。
Okay. So just ask him if he's feeling that penetrate.
我们要问一下他说他这个有没有感觉到精油在贯穿他的身体？
Yeah. Now he feels it down. Yeah. So see, he's already feeling the benefits from this.
他已经感受到了。
Rest.
我们让他休息一下。
If there weren't 500 or 600 people in the room, he might fall asleep, but all of you are looking at him.
因为大家都看着他，他可能就睡不着。
Okay, so after we put a hot compress on, we simply just leave him there or her for 15 to 20 minutes.
就是在所有做完，然后加上热敷垫这些之后，让他在那边躺个15到20分钟。
And so we'll just leave him there for a minute.
所以我们就这样做。
Now, how many of you can go do this on someone right now after watching that simple demonstration?
现在你们看完之后，谁已经学会了可以为别人做这样同样的服务
？Every hand better go up because that was easy.
应该简单的但没问题吧
Okay, so can I have a commitment from everybody in the room that you will go do this on one person in the next 3 days?
我给各位请求就是说在未来3天内，你们现在可以承诺吗？这未来3天你帮至少一个人做这个脊椎疗法
Yes?
可以吗？
Yes.
可以哈。
And then have someone do it on you.
而且你还要请别人帮你做。
Right? So often we give of ourselves, especially in doTERRA, we're generally the ones working on other people.
通常多特的精神就是为人服务，帮别人做按摩。
But you too need to be worked on as well, right?
但是也不要客气，你也可以有权请求别人来为你服务。
So each of you, if we wanted to do this as a proactive measure for our health, we would do this about 2 times each month.
所以我们如果要作为积极的保护我们身体保健身体的话，大概1个月2-3次。
Okay, that way we keep all the body moving and the lymphatics moving and energy flowing and blood flowing and cleansing all at the same time.
所以我们这样做的时候，我们可以让我们的血液流通，淋巴系统能够发挥功能，让我们整个身体有能量。
Again, if you use this as a consumption model for your business, you're teaching people how to do something that's beneficial for them twice a month, and most likely, with this and what they're possibly doing with doTERRA's products internally, they're most likely not going to see much sickness each year, hardly at all.
如果我们以就事业的角度来看的话，我们鼓励我们所认识的人，我们团队的人呢，让他们1个月用这样子2次来保健，而且他们也内服一些精油的话，那这样的话，基本上就是他们健康就没问题了。
Now, I don't know, the first year we started doTERRA in Taiwan,
我们台湾刚开始的那一年呢，
there were about 15 people in the room when I did this first demonstration on a young girl.
第一次我在台湾示范坐在一个小女生身上的时候，大概有15个人在现场。
In fact, anybody listening to translation, who was there 5.5 years ago when I worked on that 15-year-old girl in that apartment?
在那时候是在一个公寓，然后一个15岁的女孩子。我那时候在做示范的时候，在座的各位有谁当时候在现场？请你举手一下。
I think David and Stephen and Monica and Kaishung and Pei Ling and Wei Feng might have been there. Pei Chi, I think, was there. Anyway, they watched as this girl came into the room with a really sad look on her face.
他们这些人，刚刚我念到这些人，他们当时都看到这个女孩子走进来时候的情况。
And as she laid down, and so she was wearing a robe backwards.
她就穿一个那个袍子，那反着穿。
And I opened the robe to show her back.
所以我就掀开她的背部这个浴袍或袍子，然后就看到她的背部开始。
Oh, sorry. Before I opened up to show the back.
倒带一下，就刚刚我还没打开的时候。
David was trying to tell me what her problem was.
David 呢试着跟我解释一下，说这女孩子的问题是什么。
And he didn't know the word in English, and my Chinese definitely wasn't good enough to understand the word in Chinese.
所以那时候他们所用的描述那个他的问题的中文英文不知道Boyd Truman 的中文也不够好。
So David got out his iPhone and translator.
所以 David 就拿出 iPhone， 然后查一下字。
And he wrote in the characters.
那这个就是有字中文字出现了。
And then it popped up on his screen.
就出现在手机荧幕上。
And he showed me the word in English.
然后他就给我看这个英文是什么意思。
And the word was scoliosis.
这个字的名字就是 scoliosis。什么东西？脊椎侧弯。
Anyway, I said, "Okay, no problem."
我看了之后就胸有成竹说：“这个没问题。”
I told her mother to take notes.
我叫她妈妈在一旁做笔记。
And as I opened up that robe to expose her back,
然后我掀开她的这个背部。
The sound in the room was like this.
当时候房间的声音就像现在我要模仿的这样。大家都很惊讶。
Everybody did that.
每一个人都同时发出这样声音。
I felt really bad for the 15-year-old girl.
我当时看到她背部的这种状况，我自己也感到很难过。
So, what we did was I did this very thing that you just watched me do today.
所以我当下所做的就是刚刚你们所看到我做的。
I asked mother and father to do this to their daughter 3 times a week.
我那时候请这小女生的父母呢，一个礼拜为她女儿做3次。
At that point in time, we did not have lifelong vitality or Terrazyme in Taiwan yet.
那时候台湾还没有这个终身活力套组跟酵素。
But now we do, so I'm suggesting that everybody utilize that along with this protocol.
那现在我们既然已经有了，我鼓励大家能够做完这个，还是一样，就是要吃这个3+1。
Anyway, even without the LLV and the Terrazyme, the oils still did their job.
所以那时候虽然没有这个终身保健套组跟酵素，但是精油还是发挥了强大的功效。
Because 2 months later, when I came back to Taiwan,
因为2个月之后我又回到了台湾，
I went to the original office in Taiwan,
所以
in Taichung,
回到台湾刚开始的时候那个办公室，
and I walked in, and this family, I guess, knew that I was coming.
所以我走进去的时候看到了这个家庭，他们就在那里等着我，
So they came to thank me
他们过来谢谢我，
because their daughter's back had improved about 80%.
因为他的女儿的脊椎的状况改善了80%。
Again, I said to them, I was just the facilitator. I was just the messenger.
所以我就很客气跟他讲，我不是功劳不是我的，我只是协助者而已。
It was the essential oils that did the work.
主角是精油，是精油的功劳。
I just had the knowledge and ability to teach them what to do.
我有的是我的知识，关于使用精油的知识。
I don't know where that family is now.
我不晓得这个家里现在人在哪里。
Her father was an MD, a doctor.
哦，其实这个女孩的父亲也是个医生啊。
And he had tried many other things to work for her without success.
其实他之前有试过很多种方法，但是都没有办法帮到自己的女儿。
But the oils were working.
但是说也奇怪，精油就有发挥了功用。
I hope they're still using them, but I don't know.
我好希望他们持续用精油，但是我不确定他们是不是有这么做。
Now, I did this same protocol on 2 of my cousins.
我有2个堂表兄弟哈，不晓得哪一种，就是我帮他们做这样子的。
Now, these two cousins of mine they're both 2 years older than me.
哦，他们是大他2岁，这2位。
And this was also 5 or 6 years ago.
这个大概发生在5、6年前。
And both of them had different lower back problems.
他们2个都有这个下背部的问题，但是不一样的。
One because of a motorcycle accident,
一个是骑摩托车出了车祸，
and one because of a snowboarding accident.
一个是那个滑雪板的时候呢受伤了。
So my one cousin, on a snowboard, you guys know what a snowboard is, right?
啊，你们知道那个滑雪板吗？
Yeah? Okay, so he's going down the mountain in the snow, and he jumps off a cliff.
所以他从山上这样滑下来，在雪地里面，然后朝悬崖那边跳过去。
And he was flying down into the white snow underneath him.
然后他急速的下降，要碰到那个雪地的时候，
But under the snow was a tree stump.
哦，那边有一棵树梗啊，就在雪地里面看不到的。
And his tailbone landed right on it.
然后他尾椎呢就正中啊，击中那个树。
So he's been in pain for many, many years because that happened when he was 28 years old.
当年发生，然后之后因为这样好几年承受了很多的疼痛之苦。
When I got a hold of him with the oils to do this, he was 47 years old.
哦，当我有机会用精油用在他身上的时候，他已经47岁了。
He was begging his doctor for an operation to help the pain go away.
他一直在求着他的医生呢，用尽各种方法让他不要再这么痛苦了。
I don't know if you use a lot of painkillers in Taiwan.
台湾是不是也常常用止痛药啦或止痛剂啊？
But he was using a very, very, very heavy opiate.
他用止痛剂来减少疼痛，用的非常重。
Sometimes 12 pills a day to help his pain.
有些时候痛到一天必须要吞下12颗止痛药。
But when we did this,
可是当我跟他做刚刚我示范的这个按摩，
the first time I did it on him,
Pardon?
the first time I did it on him,
第一次我坐在他身上的时候，
he got up after we took the hot compress off,
当我把这个热敷垫拿起来的时候，他就站起来。
and he said, "That is the first time I've been pain-free in 20 years."
他说：“这是24年来第一次我不会再痛了。”
Now, was it going to last?
那这个会不会持续保持这么好的状况呢？
No, I knew that pain would come back, in about a half of a day.
我也知道这不会持续太久，大概半天之后，这个疼痛感又会回来了。
Because that inflammation had been attacking his body for many, many years.
因为他这种发炎的现象已经是好多年的事情了。
So what I told him is, I asked his wife to do this 3 times a week.
所以我就告诉我这亲戚，叫请他的太太1个礼拜为他施做3次。
I ordered them LLV,
我就请他们一定要服用这个终身保健套组、
Terrazyme,
酵素，
and lemon.
还有要喝柠檬。
Full dose LLV
反
every
正套组当然是每天吃啊，
3 to 4 Terrazyme every day,
每天也3、4颗的酵素，
and about 10 to 20 drops of lemon in his water throughout the day.
然后一整天呢就是要10滴的左右的柠檬啊，每天喝。
So after a month of that routine, he was pain-free and he hasn't taken even 1 aspirin in the last 5 years.
所以在这之后呢，他就完全不再感受疼痛，连续5年之久。
Same thing happened with my other cousin. He is off his painkillers because he's been pain-free because of LLV, Terrazyme, lemon, and this protocol.
另外一位亲戚也是一样的，也是只使用了这个终身保健套组跟酵素加上柠檬，还有做这个脊椎疗法。
Now, is this for everything?
这个就是所有的一切了吗？
No, like I said, we have 11 different protocols for different parts of the body and for different systems of the body.
我所研发的这个技术呢，不只有这个，还刚刚也跟各位提了，总共有11种，针对不同的身体部位、不同的系统。
But because this is so simple,
因为这个实在太简单了。
and most of you use a lot of those essential oils every day,
你们也每天都用了很多的精油。
let's use them concentrated on the back, the spine, and the feet.
我是要鼓励各位能够集中使用在我们的脊椎跟脚上。
If we do that more consistently,
如果我们更持续的这样做的话，
your aches and pains will start to go away.
你的疼痛就一定会消除，
Your digestive system will start to work better.
你的消化系统就会恢复正常，
Your stress level is going to be improved.
你也不会那么的容易感到紧张，
Your respiratory system is going to be better.
你的呼吸系统也会改善，
Your cardiovascular system is going to be better.
你的心血管的系统也会
Your nervous system is going to work much better.
你的神经系统会大大的改善。
The main reason being is because the essential oils from doTERRA are that good.
为什么能够这样讲呢？就是因为多特精油就是这么棒。
And when we use those essential oils on the back and the feet, we're connecting with the nerves to go and take that as information to the rest of the body.
所以我们插在背上的时候，主要就可以处理我们的全身的神经系统，然后处理掉很多的困扰的疾病。
Okay, now, let's go over some do's and don'ts.
我们现在来提醒各位，哪些是我们一定要做，哪些是绝对不要做的。
With young children,
如果是年纪很小的孩子，
under 12,
12岁以下，
and elderly people,
或者年纪大的，
how do you define elderly?
你们认为多少岁才算老的？
Anybody older than me?
比我老的都叫老的。
No, someone 60, 70, 80 years old, that would be elderly.
60、70、80这些就是比较老的，
Or
或者是
anybody that already has a major illness and disease.
或者这个人身上有重大疾病的。
What would we do then with those three types of people?
对于以上所说的这3类的人呢，我们要怎么做呢？
Well, for the young children, we would only use half as many drops.
小孩子的话，我们就减半的量来使用。
For young, smaller children, we don't need to use 8 to 10 drops. We only need to use 3 or 4 drops at a time.
他们不需要8到10，他们只要3到4滴就可以了。
Why? Because their bodies are smaller
为什么？因为他们身体体积就是小，
and their bodies are a little bit more pure.
他们的身体也比成人更纯。
They haven't eaten as much bad stuff in their life as you have
所以
as
他
an
们不
adult.
像成人这样吃了很多坏东西，他们的量吸收进去的不好的东西没有那么多。
And the elderly, on the opposite side,
不过另外一方面，我们说长辈年长的，
what have they been eating and drinking for 60 or 70 years?
他们吃了60岁或喝了60、70岁的是什么样的东西呢？
So generally, they will have a much higher toxic level than a middle-aged adult.
所以他们所累积的毒素比中年人当然还要更多。
So we want to use less drops for an elderly person so that it's slower to work more organically because we don't want to create a massive rush all at the same time.
那我们就是他们已经吃了这么多不好的东西，所以我们要慢慢来，有耐心的，因为我们不希望他用了之后呢，起了很多的疹子。
Just like someone that already has a major illness and disease,
还有那些有重大疾病的人，
we would use half to 2/3 as many drops.
所以我们用到1半或者1/3的量就可以了。
But with someone that already has a major illness and disease, I would say to you, well, the elderly and those that are already disease-ridden,
如果是他是年纪大又有这个重大疾病的话，
so you have the elderly and those with disease already,
已经有病的，
we would actually want to start them on LLV and Terrazyme a week or two before doing this.
所以对这个特殊的人我们先在用油之前的1个礼拜就要先让他们吃lifelong， 就是终身保健套组。
For the elderly and those that have a disease, we want them to get more nutrition internally first. We want them to start the detoxing process first through the bowels.
所以我们会先帮他排毒这一群人那让他们能够先把一些不好的毒素呢先排出去。
Because the better their bowels are working and they're processing, the better the essential oils will work.
因为我们让他们能够透过肠胃这边排出去，然后当我们在1个礼拜之后，我们开始用精油在他们身上的效果会好很多。
Now some, especially if they're older, elderly, and already have an illness or disease, they may start to have, well, even a middle-aged person may start to have a skin rash.
就是这样族群的人，他们可能就会开始有这种起疹子的状况。
Well, that's part of the reason for LLV, Terrazyme, and Lemon.
那就是为什么我们要他们吃终身保健套组，还要喝柠檬水。
We already want the body to start detoxing and processing through the normal system, which is our digestive system.
所以我们要透过我们通常的这个排毒的系统，那就是我们消化的系统，来排出这些毒素。
Because their skin irritations will be way less if they're already detoxing.
因为如果渐渐的他们皮肤的反应就不会那么强烈。
Now, I've told a lot of you this before.
我以前有告诉各位。
And if they do have a skin irritation, and after they've used an essential oil,
如果在擦了精油之后有起疹子这种现象的，
And that's not to say just this application, any application of essential oil. If they happen to get a skin irritation afterwards,
这个不是因为我的这种细胞律动的方式才会有，就是你只要擦了精油，会有这种反应的人，就是会有这种反应。
most of them think, what did that oil do to me?
大部分人都会觉得很惊讶，说这个精油把我搞成这样是怎么了？
Right? They start to blame the oil for their skin irritation.
就是皮肤有现象的时候，通常最容易做的就是怪这个精油造成的。
No, the oils are doing their job. They're helping the body detox, but the challenge is they're detoxing through their skin.
就是这个很冤枉哈，这有是在帮助我们排毒，但是因为它排毒的方式从皮肤出来，所以才会有这种让你害怕的现象。
Then that means they're not processing correctly through their digestive and lymphatic system.
因为它没有办法透过一般的消化系统或者淋巴系统来排毒。
So see, it should be, wow, look what those oils are doing to me. It's telling me that I am toxic inside and the bad stuff is trying to come out.
所以你看到这种现象，不应该觉得怪精油，你相反，你应该感到很高兴，说哇，我真的这个有毒素很重很深，所以它开始在帮助我了。
Now, I've taught this over 100 times in Taiwan, but I'm going to teach it again because I think it needs to be remembered constantly.
虽然我在台湾可能教过了数百次，但是还是要再提醒各位。
When you each get a question about a skin irritation or rash,
如果每次你看到或自己有发生这种皮肤起疹子的事情了，
most people want to know, what oil do I put on my skin, on the rash?
我们通常会想说，那我可以用什么精油涂？
The common answer should be,
一般都会这样子说。
stop using the oil on the skin.
我们会告诉别人说，那你就不要再抹精油在皮肤上。
Now we need to go internal.
现在我们必须要内服，
We need to get it down inside our body to this section so that we don't have that skin irritation anymore.
所以我们会告诉别人说，不要再擦了，用吞进去的或吃进去的，然后让它经过消化系统来。
You guys are lucky
你们真的很幸运，
in Taiwan
在台湾，
because you're just like the United States
因为你们就像美国一样，
as far as doTERRA is concerned.
就多 Terry 来讲，
You pretty much have every product that is available to us in the United States.
美国有的产品几乎台湾都可以买得到。
Guess what?
可是你知道吗？
Japan, Korea, and China, they do not.
但是韩国、中国跟日本就没有那么幸运，
They don't have LLV.
他们并没有这种
They don't have
终身
Terrazyme.
保健套组，还有没有酵素，
Yeah, they don't have Terrazyme or the Zendocrine products.
还有我们那个 Zendocrine 元气。
We need those products everywhere, but fortunately you guys have them. We have to teach differently and more simple things in those countries.
其实世界每个各地都需要这几个好产品，但是只有台湾有，所以在没有的地方，我们就要用别的方式教他们来取代。
So see, again, LLV, Terrazyme, and the Zendocrine products.
所以再讲一次，就是终身保健套组，还有这个元气，
Internally,
还有酵素，我们是内服，
every day,
每一天。
those people will quit having those skin irritations.
每一天做完一阵子之后，就不会再有起疹子这些反应了。
Because we do detox out of our skin.
因为我们的确是会从皮肤排毒，
But again, that just generally means that we're stuck with our intestines and our digestive system.
那为什么会从皮肤呢？那代表我们的肠子这边消化系统的排毒功能有状况，
So maybe that means we can also use some help from DigestZen.
所以我们就可以用到
DigestZen.
乐活啊，我们就
乐活，对。
有乐活
Both internally and topically.
乐活可以吃进去，也可以用擦的。
Okay. I hope that helps to answer some of your questions that you may have come across with your experiences with people.
我希望我刚刚这个给你们的指导呢，能够帮助你们看到有人使用精油状况的时候，你们不会着急了。
About 99% of the time, most people are going to have a wonderful experience with this application.
我们讲疗法，99%的人都觉得很棒，没有问题的。
This is a way to, again, build your business.
再说一次，这个对你的事业发展也是有帮助的。
It gives you a teaching moment with the person that you're working on and anybody else in the room.
还有对于受益者，还有其他在旁边看的人都有教育的功能在里面。
It gives you a moment to teach them why you're using each oil and the benefit of each oil.
所以你可以边操作的时候边教导，所以是一个很好的教育过程。
Most of the time in doTERRA, we want people to have a good experience with the oils, right?
我们多特尔致力于就让每一个人在使用精油的时候都有很正向的这种经验。
Well, this is a very powerful experience that they can have almost every time.
我今天做的这个示范呢，其实就是正符合了这样子的一个目的。
And guess what?
你知道吗？
If you are the one applying it,
如果
you get to have a wonderful experience too.
你在帮助别人，其实你自己也受益了。
Because later tonight, both of us will be detoxing a little bit more.
今天稍晚的时候，我们都还会再排毒。
It would be common for him or I, or those that you're going to be working with, it would be common that they spend a lot more time on the toilet in the next 24 hours because of this.
之内呢，我们可能会跑厕所跑得更多。
And that's a good thing.
这是好事，好现象。
Okay, anything that goes in
任何只要吃进去或吸收进来的，
needs to come out.
一定要出去啊。
And hopefully we're holding on to the nutrients in that process.
希望在这个过程中，我们留住好的这个养分的部分、营养的部分。
But one of the biggest challenges we have as humans,
但是我们人类所面临的最大挑战之一呢，
when we eat anything that's man-made and not from Mother Nature,
当我们吃人造的食物的时候，不是天然的食物的时候，
this body will start to dwindle, will start to get sick over time.
我们的身体呢，经过一段时间之后，就开始功能不好，然后会生病。
Because our human body, we need like substances, not man-made chemicals.
因为我们身体的构造其实都是需要天然的，而不是人造的化学的东西。
So remember that those trees and plants and flowers that are distilled to give us the essential oil,
所以这些精油就是来自植物它们的各个部位的这个萃取。
those trees and plants and flowers are living organisms, right?
我们在萃取它们都是活性的，
Yes?
对不对？
Is our human body a living organism or are we a mechanism?
我们的身体是活性的呢，还是一个机械的？
That's why we blend perfectly
那是为什么我们跟精油会如此融合？
with essential oils.
因为两个都是活性的，
Just like my two cousins,
就好像我刚刚讲的那两位亲戚啊。
if you're going to be using a lot of medications,
如果你用了太多的药物的话，
processed foods,
或者是加工食品，
antibiotics,
或者是抗生素，
anything with man-made chemicals in it, and you're taking it inside your body, over time you will start to have problems.
只要是人制造出来的，不是天然的，那一定过了一阵时间，一定会有身体会出状况。
Because the body doesn't know what to do with chemicals. It's just the opposite.
因为身体跟它是身体跟这个人造是格格不入的，所以迟早会出状况。
So the coolest, most simple way for me to describe how a pure essential oil works,
所以我们就可以 跟别人说为什么精油是有效的，这是最好的一点可以证明。
is that organic, pure substance from Mother Nature that blends perfectly with this human body.
因为来自大自然的这个有机体跟我们这个天然的我们的身体构造是最融合的。
Those beautiful organic substances are automatically going to start cleansing anything that is unnatural to the human body.
所以这个天然的精油呢，它一旦到我们身体里面，就会把我们身体里面不天然的有毒的、不好的，就会给它排出去。
Now, a lot of you have gone here with me again, but I'm going to repeat it until the cows come home.
我要持续的讲，讲到你们终于有一天懂了为止。
No. So remember that this part of our body, this digestive system,
我
right
现
here,
在手这里比的这里哈，就是我们的消化系统这一段啊。
I'm going to see if I know the word in Chinese. No. This is king. I was going to say Wang, but this is king. This is the king right here.
我们的这一段，我比的这一段，其实是我们身体里面的国王。
Okay? This is in control
这个应该是这边是中枢，好，它是主控者
of。our health.
我们健康大部分是看这里的，
Not our brain.
不是我们的头脑，是这一段才对。
This is our second brain.
这是我们的第二脑，
This is in charge.
这个是中枢的主控。
The question is, how good are you treating this part of your body?
问题出在说你有没有好好善待这个部分呢？
Because unfortunately,
因为不幸的是，
most of the foods that we want to eat and drink
我们想喝的、想吃的食物呢，
are very, very bad for us
对我们其实都很糟糕的，
and create a lot of acid and therefore yeast.
制造了很多的酸性的啊，还有那个酵母。
For instance,
比方说
dairy products,
那个乳酪产品，
alcohol,
还有酒精、
coffee,
咖啡、
sugar,
糖、
bread products.
面包类的食物。
Do I eat those?
我自己吃不吃这些东西呢？
Well, I don't drink alcohol and I don't drink coffee,
我不喝酒，也不喝咖啡，
but I do like my sugar and I do like my breads.
但是我喜欢面包跟糖类的东西。
But all of those are not necessarily a good thing for this human body.
但是所有这些，其实说实在，对我们身体未必是好。
In fact, by raise of hands, how many of you or close people in your family that you know have major digestive issues?
我想做一个调查哈，大家等一下举手回应这个问题，就是你自己或者你亲近的家人，有多少人是有这个这个腹部这方面的器官这些的问题？请举手表示。
Okay, look, it's almost the whole entire group.
几乎是每一个人啊。
I should take a picture of that.
我刚刚应该照张相，
That is sad.
真的这是很悲惨的事情，
And it is mostly because of a bad diet.
因为我们都是消化的问题啊，不好。
Or some maybe your favorite substance or food that you just can't give up because you like it too much.
有些时候你因为太喜欢吃某一类不好的食物，所以才会造成这些状况。
Well, I'm not here to necessarily tell anybody to change their diet.
我今天不是要强迫各位一定要改变你的饮食，
I'm mostly here to tell you to be aware.
我只叫你们要当心，
Okay? Just be aware.
要小心，
Listen to your body, watch your body and what happens.
仔细观察你的身体，听听看你身体的状况。
But the good thing and the benefit that we're talking about with doTERRA's products
多特瑞的东西的好是在哪里呢？
is we can pretty much counterbalance anything that we've done to our body.
我们对身体做的不好事情，那个多特瑞产品能够帮我们减缓那个坏的作用。
So, if we're eating a lot of meat, tonight, a lot of pork tonight.
如果我们今天吃太多的肉啊，或猪肉之类的，
Hopefully you're going to take 3 or 4 Terrazyme tonight as well.
希望你们可以吃酵素。
See, because, again, we need something to counterbalance.
因为吃了太多肉是不好，所以我们需要酵素来帮忙。
Because the meats and the dairy and the sugar and the da-da-da-da, I think I could make a song out of that.
因为这些糖类啊这些的东西。You want to make a song?
The meats and the dairy and the da-da-da-da-da, I'm just joking.
他本来用唱的唱出这个。
Most of that ferments in the body.
大部分都是我们的身体的。
If it sits in our digestive tract for too long and it's not processing within 24 hours, then it will ferment.
如果我们刚刚讲那些不好的东西吃进肚子没有排出去的话，就是对我们是不好的。
And then we're talking about more yeast and more acid.
然后我们刚刚也提到了这个酸性的对我们是不好，还有酵母菌。
Well, guess what? Most of our illnesses are because of too much acid and yeast.
其实我们很多的疾病都可以追溯根源到这个太多的这个酸性的东西跟这个酵母菌的东西。
Arthritis
关节炎
is a problem because of too much acid and yeast in our body.
就是典型的例子。
That's why we need lemon all the time. Thank you. Most forms of cancer are because of too much acid in our body.
大多数的癌症是起因于太多的酸的东西。
But even the Mayo Clinic in the United States understands and made the statement that 70 to 80% of all of our illnesses are because of too much yeast and candida in our system.
就是美国做研究，70%到80%的疾病呢，都是因为这个 candida and what?
Yeah, candida and
就
yeast.
是刚刚酵母，还有一个是 candida， 这个真菌啊。
Yeah, what he said. Anyway, 70 to 80% of our illnesses are because of yeast and candida.
他再重述了一次，70%、80%都是因为酵素跟这个真菌造成的。
So I've just shown you and just talked about multiple products that can do away and combat yeast and candida.
所以我刚刚所示范的就是说，它可以处理我们很多的这种酵母素跟这个真菌所造成的身体的状况。
The question is, are you doing those things each day and are you teaching those things?
现在的问题在于说，各位有每天把握机会去教导这样的观念，跟介绍我的这个细胞律动的好处吗？
Because the more you understand about how the body works and about the products that we're using, the better you are at your job in doTERRA.
因为如果你越了解这个为什么人会有疾病，然后我们的产品为什么可以处理，那你就可以在doTERRA的事业呢做得更好。
Like for instance,
比方说呢，
with both of my cousins that I worked on that had been taking painkillers for many, many years.
就像我刚刚举了2位亲戚的例子，他们吃了好多年的这个止痛药。
I told both of those people that within 24 hours they will get sick to their stomach.
我告诉他们，他们如果吃了止痛药，这24小时之内会伤到他们很深啊。
I told them they might want to vomit.
他们有可能会想呕吐。
I told them their body would have even more aches and pains.
我告诉他们，不但不能减少痛苦，可能会更加的严重。
I told them that they wouldn't want me to ever apply an essential oil on them ever again because they would feel so sick.
他们会不再想让我用精油在身上，因为他们会觉得更严重。
Well, I told them that because I knew that their liver was going to be toxic because of all of that medication.
因为那么多年的吃药了，造成他们肝极大的负担了。
Well, guess what?
你知道吗？后来怎么样了？
Do you think both of them got sick in the next 24 hours?
你觉得他们2个小时之后有生病了吗？
Yes.
没错，
They wanted to throw up.
他们确实想呕吐，
They were sick to their stomach.
他们痛到不行，
They had cold sweats.
他们冒冷汗，
They did not feel good. They had aches and pains.
他们骨头啊、肌肉都痛到不行。
Do you know why?
你知道为什么会有这些现象吗？
Their body was going through withdrawals, detoxing again.
因为他的身体已经开始在产生排毒的现象。
But because I told both of them
但是因为我都有事先告诉他们了，
what would happen up front,
就是先警告过他们了，
that brought credibility to me.
这样的话他们就会对我有信心，
That brought validity to doTERRA's products.
这样会可以证明多特的产品是有效的。
And my one cousin said, because he said, dude, that was not a fun experience last night.
他说：“昨天你帮我擦油之后，那个经验真的不是个很好受的。
But he said, I'm going to stick with this
但是我要坚持下去，
for the next 3 to 4 months like you suggested,
就像你所建议的，我会坚持3、4个月，
because you told me what was going to happen.
因为你有事先告诉我这整个过程会是怎么样，
So therefore, you know what you're doing.
所以我知道你真的是一个大师，你知道你在做什么。”
And so he stayed with it, and he didn't even need 3 or 4 months because he was completely pain-free and off of his medication in 3 weeks.
所以3个礼拜之后呢，他就不用再吃药，然后就不再感觉到任何的疼痛。
Guys, we do this over and over and over again with people. It doesn't matter what their challenge.
不管他们身体有什么重大的状况啊，你们还是可以像我这个经验一样去开始来帮助这些人。
Do you know how some of you guys stand in line to ask me questions sometimes for like 30 minutes?
有些时候我们看到大家会排队来，想要来找我谈看看我能不能帮他们忙。30分钟，大家都在那里排队。
You know, I get that all over the world.
我不管走到世界哪一个角落，都有人这么渴望的来问我问题。
So last week I was doing 3 post-convention tours.
上个礼拜我有参加了3个这个会后会的会议。
In 3 different cities where most of them were not on my team, not part of our team.
其实我们去的3个城市，来问我问题，不一定是我的团队的成员呢。
St. Louis, Chicago, and Des Moines, Iowa.
所以在爱德荷的一个城市，还有圣路易，还有那个芝加哥。
And at the end of those meetings, there was another line of people to talk to me.
然后每次会议结束，就有一堆人等着要跟我讲话。
And each night, I heard from at least 4 or 5 different people, thank you.
每一个晚上都有至少4、5个人来谢谢我。
Thank you for the Symphony of the Cells spinal technique.
谢谢我教他们这种细胞律动的疗法。
And they would tell me story after story after wonderful story.
告诉我许多美好的经验。
So if you really want to become a better person at your job in doTERRA,
如果你们在从事多特瑞这个事业的时候，想要表现得更好的话，
you'll not only learn, but you'll apply what you've learned today.
你们今天光学是不够的，一定要确实的去做，去应用我今天所说的。
If you like aroma touch, that's great. Use aroma touch.
如果你觉得芳香调理技术你比较习惯、比较喜欢，你就继续使用。
If you like Symphony of the Cells protocols, great. Use those. It takes less time.
如果你觉得时间比较不够，你喜欢我刚刚教的示范的，那你也可以用我的方式。
If you like to open up the bottles and just rub people's necks and shoulders, great, then just rub their necks and shoulders.
如果你想更简单的打开瓶盖，然后只擦他们的肩颈，那你也可以这样做。
Or a foot massage or a hand massage with the oils, just do it.
或者是手部的按摩或者脚底的按摩都可以。
The point is to open up the bottles, put them on people, and give them a positive experience.
重点就是把瓶盖打开，然后把油擦在人家身上，让他们有正向的这种体验。
Now, some of you are already doing that, so congratulations.
我知道有些人都已经做这些事情了，恭喜这群的人。
Hopefully, after this talk, a lot more of you will feel even more comfortable to go do this and just get your hands wet and get oils on people.
希望今天下午听完我这场之后，有更多人愿意把手呢沾满精油，然后去为人服务。
Because remember, every time you're getting your hands wet with oils to help another human being,
记得每一次你手弄了精油之后去帮助另外一个人类同胞，
you're also helping your own health.
其实你就是在帮助你自己的健康。
Can we go do that?
我们可以这样做吗？
Comfortable?
可以吗？自在吗？
Everybody's going to do this one time to one person in the next 3 days, right?
刚刚你们都答应了3天之内为至少一个人做，
And you're going to receive it as well, right?
还有你要拜托别人做帮你做。
Experience. That's what doTERRA is about. It's about
体验。
experiencing the products.
多特就是体验行销，我们就是要走这个方向。
So guys, go have fun doing doTERRA. This is the best job in the world.
希望各位在推广多特都能够很快乐，觉得很有趣。
And thank you for listening today.
谢谢你们。
谢谢你们。